Welcome to the Ad Expert Podcast. This is the deep dive, where we take your sources, your articles, your research, your notes, and really distill them into the most potent nuggets of knowledge. Today, we're plunging into a topic absolutely critical for any local business aiming to thrive online: how to build local citations for better SEO.
That's right, and our material for this deep dive comes straight from Ad Expert. They're a Los Angeles-based online marketing and web development agency. They've got over a decade of experience helping businesses really enhance their online footprint. So we're going to unpack their insights on local SEO, specifically focusing on those, well, powerful elements known as local citations.
So whether you're a local business owner, maybe looking to master your online visibility, or even, an experienced marketer who just wants to refresh their understanding of foundational local SEO strategies, this deep dive is your shortcut. We're going to extract the most actionable, sometimes surprising facts from the provided ad expert sources, to make you truly well-informed fast. Okay, let's unpack this then. We hear the term local citation thrown around a lot in the digital marketing world. What exactly is it? And why should anyone care beyond just listing their phone number somewhere?
Right, good question. Simply put, a local citation is any online mention of your business's name, address, and phone number. We often call that NAP for short. And these aren't just like obscure listings. They're on platforms you probably use every single day.
Okay, like what kind of platform?
Well, think established business directories, major social media like Facebook, your local Chamber of Commerce website, popular review sites such as Yelp, definitely, and even the mapping apps like Apple Maps or, the Yellow Pages online. It's essentially any digital breadcrumb that leads back to your physical business location.
Huh. So it's more than just a single point of contact. It's about scattering your digital presence, kind of. But given how straightforward that sounds, why do these simple NAP mentions matter so much for, online visibility? Here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, they matter for several critical reasons, and it's primarily because of how search engines like Google perceive and categorize your business. Think of it this way. Search engines are constantly trying to build a comprehensive picture, a knowledge graph of your business. Every consistent NAP mention is like another verified data point. It solidifies that picture and confirms you're legitimate. So first, it's about verification and trust. When your business name, address, and phone number are consistent across, numerous online platforms, it builds immense trust with search engines. If your details match everywhere, they view your business as legitimate, as reliable.
And if they don't match?
Well, discrepancies create conflicting data. That makes it harder for search engines to confidently recommend you. So this consistency is absolutely essential for improving your local search ranking.
That makes perfect sense. It's like Google is cross-referencing public records almost. If your business address isn't identical across multiple, let's say, official-looking sources, it casts doubt, right?
Precisely. And that leads straight into the second point. Increased visibility. More citations simply mean your business appears in more places online, listing your business on various directories, social media, mapping services. It just significantly increases the chances of potential customers finding you.
More digital real estate, basically.
Exactly. The more digital real estate you occupy, the easier it is for people to discover and contact your business, especially when they're doing those near-me searches,
Yeah, those are huge.
And finally, and this is maybe the most direct impact, widespread and accurate citations lead directly to improved rankings. Search engines use these mentions as a strong signal, a signal of your relevance and authority in local search results. This directly helps your business appear in that coveted local path.
Oh, the map section at the top.
That's the one, the map-based section right at the top of a local search query, and also on map results themselves, which of course drives invaluable traffic directly to your website and ideally brings more potential customers right to your door.
Okay, so if you want your business to show up prominently in local search results, attract more customers. Understanding and strategically building these citations isn't just a step. It sounds like it's a foundational pillar, like building your digital storefront.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now that we've laid the crucial groundwork, understanding what citations are and why they're like your digital building blocks, let's roll up our sleeves and get into the practical blueprint, how to actually build them effectively. Our sources from Ad Expert, they lay out a pretty clear 5-step guide for better SEO.
Okay, yeah. Step 1 is absolutely critical. Audit your existing business information. Before you even think about creating new listings, you need to ensure that your current business details are accurate everywhere online.
Everywhere.
Everywhere you can find them. This means meticulously checking your business name, your full address, phone number, the NAP, but also your website URL and your business hours. Any discrepancies you find need to be corrected immediately because inconsistencies can actually hurt your efforts, not help them.
Before diving into this research, I probably would have dismissed a simple mention as, well, trivial.
Mhm.
But hearing how deeply it impacts search engine trust is genuinely eye-opening. And I could just imagine the headache of manually checking every single listing out there. It sounds like a full-time job for a small business owner.
It certainly can be, which leads us nicely into step 2. Claim and optimize major business listings. You should start with the most influential platforms, the ones that generate significant traffic.
Like the big names.
Exactly. Your Google business profile, that's huge. Apple Macs, Bing Places, your Facebook page, and other key social media profiles, Yelp, Yellow Pages. It's vital to claim these listings first, and then ensure that all the information you provide matches exactly what you confirmed in your audit. Consistency, again, is the watchword here. It has to be precise.
Okay, audit first, then claim the big ones. What's next?
Step 3 involves submitting to local directories and niche sites. So this means actively seeking out more specific citation opportunities. Think about your local Chamber of Commerce websites, any industry-specific directories relevant to your business. Local business associations, maybe review sites that cater specifically to your field.
So getting more targeted.
Precisely. For a really niche business, let's say, a bespoke artisan furniture maker, these highly targeted listings can be incredibly powerful, sometimes even more so than the broader ones.
That raises an interesting point. Many local businesses probably get overwhelmed by the sheer number of directories out there. Is there like a point where too much is actually detrimental? Or maybe a current misconception about which citations truly move the needle?
That's a great question, and it actually ties into step 4. Use data aggregators. Now, these are powerful tools. They're not just giant lists. They're kind of like the backbone for many smaller online directories.
How do they work?
Well, when you submit your correct NAP data to a major aggregator, like, say, Neustar Localize or Foursquare or Data Axle, they feed that information out to potentially hundreds of other sites. It saves you immense time. And it ensures consistency across a really broad spectrum of the web. They're incredibly powerful for getting wide reach and, reducing that manual headache.
Okay, that sounds efficient. So audit, claim majors, submit to niche sites, use aggregators. What's the last step?
And finally, step 5 is to monitor and update your citations regularly. This isn't a set it and forget it kind of task. If your business moves locations, changes its phone number, or updates its website, you must make sure every single significant listing reflects that change promptly. Keeping details up to date is crucial for maintaining that trust and your local search ranking.
So it's ongoing maintenance.
Absolutely. We actually had a client once who discovered a duplicate listing for their business from like 5 years ago. It had an old phone number. Customers were calling the wrong place. Seems like a small detail, but these things can really impact your bottom line and, your reputation.
Wow, yeah. That's a powerful real-world example of how these seemingly small details can go wrong if you're not watching. So if we circle back to my earlier question about quality versus quantity, is there a magic number of citations businesses should aim for?
That's a really common misconception, and the sources address it directly. There's no magic exact number of citations that's good for SEO. Not really. The focus should absolutely be on quality over quantity. Building citations on authoritative directories, local Chamber of Commerce sites, industry-specific platforms, that's far more beneficial than just getting listed everywhere possible, especially if those listings are on low-quality or irrelevant sites.
So quality is king.
It really is. And the key is also to regularly audit your business listings. Make sure your address and phone number are accurate, and crucially, remove any duplicates that might confuse search engines and, potential customers too.
Okay. Beyond these actionable steps, our sources from AdExpert also highlight some key best practices for building local citations effectively. It sounds like it's not just about doing the steps, it's about doing them right.
Exactly. The first and honestly most crucial best practice is simply to be consistent. Your NAP name, address, phone number should be absolutely identical everywhere, no variations. Even slight variations like street versus saint can potentially confuse search engines and dilute the positive impact of your citations.
Precision matters.
Immensely. Second, complete every field. When you're creating or optimizing a listing, don't just put in the basic NAP. Fill out as much information as you possibly can. Include your business hours, your website URL, definitely add photos. More complete profiles often rank better, and they just provide a richer experience for potential customers exploring online.
Makes sense. More info is better.
Third, it's vital to monitor for duplicates. As we mentioned, duplicate listings can create confusion for both search engines and customers. You should actively work to find and then remove or merge any duplicate listings you find. Keep that online presence clean and consistent.
Right. Clean up the clutter.
And finally, encourage reviews. Now, while not technically a citation itself, positive reviews on your business listings significantly boost your local SEO. They signal to search engines that your business is active, it's reputable, and it's valuable to customers. And that can further improve your local search ranking alongside the citations.
These best practices truly highlight that successful citation building isn't just about following steps mechanically. It's about precision, consistency, and, well, expertise. And this is exactly the kind of deep, data-driven approach we see exemplified by companies like AdExpert, our source for today's deep dive.
Indeed. AdExpert's got over 10 years of experience in online marketing and web development, and that really speaks volumes. Their team includes individuals like Sam Atrafi, who's the founder and marketing strategist with over a decade in both local and e-commerce marketing, and Asa Nablevati, an SEO and analytics expert who's really dedicated to staying current with all the latest trends. They apply these sophisticated principles daily.
So they practice what they preach, essentially.
Absolutely. Their focus on things like precise copywriting, leveraging AI for targeted marketing, and offering live tracking and reporting. It helps clients make data-driven decisions. All this underscores the level of detail required for truly effective local SEO. And their commitment to serving local clients, specifically in the Los Angeles area, places like Woodland Hills, Calabasas, Encino, Sherman Oaks, Burbank, Van Nuys, and surrounding areas. It means they truly understand the nuances of that specific market. They're building on the exact principles of local SEO we've been discussing today, but tailored to that region.
So bringing it all together, what does this all mean for you as a listener, whether you're a business owner trying to get found or just an incredibly curious mind absorbing these insights?
Well, I think the core takeaway here is that building local citations isn't just some technical task you check off a list. It's really a fundamental strategy for building trust with search engines and potential customers alike. It's about profoundly increasing your business's visibility online and directly improving your local search ranking. Consistency, as we've said, in your business information across all platforms is just paramount. And it's definitely a continuous effort, not a one-time setup. You have to see it as an ongoing commitment to your digital credibility.
Okay, here's something to think about. If a simple online mention of your business, your name, address, and phone number can have such a profound impact on its visibility, its trust, and ultimately its ability to attract customers, what other seemingly small details in your online presence might be holding untapped power for your growth? It's often the little things, isn't it, that make the biggest difference. We hope this deep dive into local citations has given you some actionable insights and maybe sparked some new ways of thinking about your online presence. This has been another deep dive from us.